Hey Chris, how you doing?
I'm cool, man. How about yourself, Dan?
Yeah, very well. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
No worries, man.
So we're going to play a couple of tracks from a couple of the projects and bands that you've been involved in over the past few years, An Entire Legion and Tricor.
Excellent.
So can you tell me briefly sort of what you've been doing sort of between the two quite recently?
Well, we've been spending a hell of a lot of time, as you know, re-releasing the two albums, Flame Wizard and Less Than Man. Spent an awful lot of time doing that. The last sort of 5 months have been spent fattening everything out, making it sound as cool as possible, giving us a good standard to which to propel forward. That's about it, really. I've been writing for different projects, but concerning the band, that's it. And we're looking forward to writing some new stuff for the future.
Awesome.
It's all about the new stuff.
And what about playing live? You've been playing many gigs recently?
We did a few. We did a project last year where we played a few gigs called Rhineskank, and that was pretty cool. We've not played with Tricor for quite a while now, but yeah, we've done a few with Legion, just getting around. We've had some lineup troubles, so yeah, that hasn't been helpful.
Okay. At present, we still got yourself lead vocalist and the drummer.
I am, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it was through choice. It's literally trying to replace me on one or the other is a nightmare.
You're irreplaceable, Chris.
Oh, thanks a lot, Dan, man.
Okay, so talking more specifically about the An Entire Legion project, or band rather.
Yeah.
Sort of tell us a little bit about the new album, Flame Wizard.
New album is comprised of some really fat songs that we all personally selected, that we recorded from 2011 and right up to 2012. It's the melodic side of my writing, of my heavy writing. Tricor being the heavier side of stuff. But yeah, man, yeah, really chuffed we got it out.
Awesome, yeah. I mean, the sort of melodic part certainly showing through, and a bit of novelty, dare I say, here and there throughout the album.
You saying we're relying on gimmicks?
Not at all.
Yeah, man, there's some novelty stuff. I like a bit of humour shining through with certain aspects of music. I like all sorts, like no boundaries. That's the best way to write.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're going to roll with Mary Sockins now. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that track?
Lovely. Mary Sockins, I wouldn't say it was one of the deeper tracks. It's kind of a comic take on obviously Mary Poppins, with some heavy chunk thrown in and some fun times, man. You should check it out. Enjoy.
Gentlemen just like you, good to be frugal, good to be true. Mary, tell us, how do you plead? I plead not.
An Entire Legion there with Mary Sockins. And apologies, forgot to introduce that. Before that, you heard the interview with Chris from the band. And I caught up with him last week, and so that was from his band An Entire Legion. And I also had a chat to him about his other band, Tricor. So we just heard Mary Sockins from your Flame Wizard album from An Entire Legion. Can you now tell us a little bit more about the Tricor side of things?
Tricor side of things. We started Tricor a long time ago. We started Tricor in 2006 to try and sort of build something cool, do something heavy that we hadn't quite done quite so in the same sort of manner, and yeah, we've just been peddling it ever since, trying to do something different, you know.
I mean, as you said, the album itself, Less Than Man, More Than Rabbit, came out quite a few years ago. So what's changed, sort of in the remix and remastered version?
A fair amount. I'm not sure to the untrained ear that most people would notice. But if I go into details, like the guitars have been widened and flattened. The drums have been brought up, compressed into dust, so that it puts on a level of other releases now. Vocals have been brought forward. We used sort of new software, new plugins, man, to make that sound as cool as possible. All around, man. And then we got it mastered, which provided that sweet polish and brought it up to yet again the general standard. You're trying to make your stuff sound as cool as humanly possible with what we got, because we produce in a DIY manner, so we've just got to try and bring it up to to match the big boys as much as possible, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my hands on the original copy as well as the remastered one, and I can certainly say.
Can you notice the difference?
I can, yes. And you're, like you said, a lot more polished sound, so kudos there.
The original one was quite tinny as well, and that's not a mastering thing. That was totally a mixed problem. But yeah, it's a bit too tinny. We wanted to get rid of that, you know.
Well, I mean, we're going to play Xenon shortly, one of the bonus tracks from the album.
That's cool. We're going for the serious track today.
Yeah, why not? Anything in particular influence or inspirations to writing this track?
Xenon is a bonus track that we got that you can go and download for free from our Less Than Man album. That was influenced by, funny enough, a game called Xenon that came out, I believe, in the late 80s, early 90s, and it had that theme. That's why we're not selling the track. We're giving it away because it's pretty much we use that as a basis. I can't remember who originally wrote the tune, but yeah, it's awesome. It's great. It's a great tune, man.
Awesome. And before you leave us, can you let us know about any future live dates coming up or any future plans?
Nothing planned. Nothing live at the moment, man. We may do some stuff later on in the year. People have to check out our site if they want to know, if they want to keep up to date with those dates. We've got some recording plans, and we've got. I personally got some other songwriting projects that I'm pushing at the moment and progressing with.
Excellent. And can you sort of direct some of the listeners to where they can get hold of some of your music and find out a little bit more?
Sure, I'll direct you to the Bandcamp page. It's tricore.bandcamp.com, so TRICORE. You go there, it's like a hub, there's like links to tons of all our other sites. So you can find out all you need to know, man.
Okay, well, thanks very much, Chris. Would you like to introduce the last track we're going to play from you tonight?
Sure, man. If you're a fan of computer game music, you're going to love this. This is Xenon.